Alright, so the Gorillaz, the mountain, the moon cave, and the sad god. I just got released 26. I'm not heard the album yet. Right, like here's this Gorillaz tune, like electronic, I guess is it called. Was it? It's interesting because they like that. The name of that they've merged three tunes together: the mountain, the moon cave, and the sad god. So the mountain is more ethereal, uh, minimalist, and that kind of thing. The moon cave is where you hear like proper Gorillaz sort of beat. Um, Obviously, Damon Albarn's voice, which really goes with that electronic kind of sound, and of course they've got some hip hop in there, and then the sad chord is interesting. Like goes down. It's goes back to a bit more minimalist stuff. It's an incredibly interesting tune which tells a story in itself. I guess it's interesting about this that the mountain and the moon cave are the first two tunes from the album, and then the sad god is the very last one. So I guess it's probably a really big deal that I could really do with hearing all three of these tunes individually in the context of the album, and not just a single. I imagine that makes sense, but I don't know yet. For the now, all I can say is it's a cool three set of tunes, featuring a whole bunch of people, um, of which I can't remember them all. There's a lot of them, especially the rapper. Need to know his. One thing I did really like was Anushka Shankar, um, is the one playing the sitar. I thought, oh, aye, there's a sitar there. There's a couple Indian instruments being used, so it's a cool tune that kind of embraces that thing. I heard that there's quite a story about them going to India. Um, Throughout this, before this, and all that stuff. So there's a lot more to this than just the tune, is there? And of course, it's Gorillaz, and they do an incredible job of it all. So nice one, like it's a nice time to use it.